Okay, time for some man time. Sports edition. Hey, let me ask you a question. What do you get when you train a gerbil to lead dogs? I'm going to ask that question again. What do you get when you train a gerbil to lead dogs? Big dogs. I'll tell you what you get. You get dogs who get tired of looking out for the gerbil. Then they start digging holes up under the fence and trying to jump the gate to get the fuck away from this gerbil. He becomes a nuisance. Well, Miami Dolphins did the same exact thing. They went and got a gerbil to be the captain of dogs. Yeah. Hey, 4 years ago, 4 years ago, Brian Flores had the defense clicking, firing on all cylinders. They had one of the better defenses in the AFC. Probably one of the top 10 defenses in the league. Yep. When he came in, they got rid of all of the old stars that had value and had a shit ton of first-round draft picks. You know what these fools do? They got rid of Brian Flores for Tua. For the gerbil. I'm going to say that for you again. You get rid of the dude that rebuilt you a solid team for a quarterback that wasn't even proven. For a quarterback who had hip surgery before he was drafted and was not even proven to be able to stand alone on that hip. Then when you bring him in, he has no coordination. He's telegraphic. He's slow. He can't throw arcs. He throws a really tight, beautiful spiral. But you got to drop him back 10 yards in the backfield, 15 yards in the backfield, just so he can see the field. You can't put him up under center because he's not elusive. He cannot even fall. But yet, people give shit about Shedeur Sanders when Tua does the same thing. And I understand. You can't see over those big dudes in front of you. You know, the dogs. So what happens is you get rid of Brian Flores, you put Mike McDaniels there, they get the offensive line killed. Get the second stream of the offensive line killed. And then for the next 2 years, you have no offensive line. And the best that he can do is throw for damn near 4,000 yards. But most people see the number. They don't look at the fact that the receivers constantly have to come back and fight for 50-50 balls. No, those aren't curl routes. He's underthrowing or overthrowing receivers. You ever wonder why Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle never ever seem to be healthy at the end of the season together? One is always hurt or barely playing. Yeah, he's getting them killed. You ever notice that they don't even design plays for Tua where he can throw for more than 10 yards, 15 yards most times? So he drops 15 yards in the backfield and then he throws for another 10 yards or 5 yards and they run for 10, 15 yards. It makes it seem like he did a hell of a lot. He did not. They got training wheels on this man's bicycle. And they refuse to take them off. Even so much so to the fact that you're losing or you've lost the dogs on your defense. And you're about to lose the dogs on your offense. Because these dogs are tired of losing because of a gerbil. Because the Miami Dolphins have a history of not selecting or knowing how to develop quarterbacks. Nope, we go to somebody else's team and get their third, fourth string. You know, Jay Fiedler, AJ Feely. You know, or somebody's old-ass quarterback that's over the hill and banged up. You know, Jay Cutler. We had Ryan Fitzpatrick. He was balling. You made the coach take him out and put Tua in. Yeah, So let me ask you something. At what point do we see that this man is not good at football? Being able to throw a laser dart if everything goes right and the seams are wide open or the line is not in front of him to block or bat down his passes, dropping back 10 yards and 15 yards in the backfield because you don't run fast enough to evade anybody or get away from anybody, and you're telegraphic so they can see everything you're doing. You can't put him up under center. He can't run the ball. All he can do is throw a tight spiral. Not even a deep pass, regularly, consistently, and accurately enough. And you fools give him top quarterback dollars. Hey, I blame this on Miami Dolphin fans. Being so consumed with tailgate parties and having fun at the stadium, you made your team believe that they don't even need to try to compete for a Super Bowl. But what do I know? I've only been a Miami Dolphin fan for my entire life. I was an Orange Bowl baby. Anywho, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's get the conversation started. Let's see how we can figure a way to get this gerbil to come out of his cage and somehow act like a dog. And until that time, man time out.